Hi, I'm Karen Anderson, and welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight. And today I am really excited about introducing somebody fantastic to you. Her name is Sabina. She is an animal communicator and an artist, as you can see there it is right behind me. There's this one of her beautiful works of art, which I love, and it's in my favorite colors. Sabina, welcome to In the Spotlight.
Hello, Karen. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm super excited to have this opportunity today.
This is so fun. I love connecting, and you're like on the other side of the world from me. So where in the world are you?
Yes, I am in Switzerland. We have 9 hours of time difference, so I'm really on the other side of the world. I grew up here, surrounded by mountains, lakes, and when I was a child, everything felt like a unity to me. I was a part of nature, and I had like a friendship with the mountains, the stones, the lakes, so the animals. Yes, that's how it started. Well, later on, I realized that this was not the point of view of everybody, and it was confusing. It was confusing.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I had those raised eyebrow looks from some of my friends and family members too, so I totally understand that. So this was a natural path for you to take then into animal communication. It sounds like you were always connecting with the world around you and the animals around you too. So was this something that you have always wanted to do? I know when I was a kid, I could communicate so easily and I didn't have to put any effort into it, but everything changed when I became an adult. So what was it like for you? And like, what got you to this point? How did you get on this path of animal communication?
Yes, let me tell you that this was always in me, but I didn't really realize that I was communicating with animals and with the nature all the time. Because when I was a teenager, I decided that it was much easier to do what society or parents and people wanted me to do. So I started studying or learning administration career. And while doing this, on the other hand, I studied languages on my own. I slept with my dictionary.
Oh my goodness. So
at the time we didn't have internet. So it was for me like the way to get into other perspectives, it was always my way to think, what do people think? How would it be when I were a Peruvian, a German? I don't know. So this was my way to connect to other realities, the languages. And this helped me then to continue my career in communication, but not animal communication at that point. It was corporate communication. And I have been in corporate communication for almost 30 years,
wow.
doing what people expected me to do. And yes, and it was okay, but I was feeling something was missing all the time, but couldn't get what it was. And one day I come across an ad for a weekend to learn to speak to animals. And I was like, what? Everybody should learn, huh? Normal, they are crazy, that cannot be, but these normal people cannot speak to animals. And then I double checked and finally I signed up because I was so intrigued. And this weekend made a big change in my life, because not only I realized that it was possible to communicate with animals, but that I had been doing this without, to a certain extent, of course, but I had been communicating not only with people in my corporate job, but with animals, people, with everything all the time. So it was fun. So after that, I continued my studies in animal communication, and I came across some very good teachers, including Martha Williams. And she invited me to do her master program to get a professional animal communicator. which I did.
Well,
I
that's
finished
fabulous.
this. Yeah, I finished it earlier this year.
That's wonderful. You know, I love it when someone feels drawn to something such as animal communication, and then you follow that path, you know, wherever that takes you, you know, whether it be from me or from another instructor, another mentor, you just follow your heart and don't deny yourself. It's just so important that you live honestly and truthfully and do what you love and not worry about what everybody else thinks. So that's great. Now, now that you are finished with your course and you have a website and you're ready to start conducting sessions, and tell us a little bit about that. Like, what is your specialty? Like, if I signed up for a session with you tomorrow, what could I expect from a session with Sabina?
Yes, I have now a lot of time for that. I just want to say I had another thing interesting. I just lost my job to the coronavirus. It was so clear. Now go ahead with animal communication.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
really fun.
It was
This I
very
wanted to
obvious.
share. It was
Very
so
obvious.
obvious.
Right.
Yes. Now to answer your question, I do remotely the communication. I ask people to send me some basic info about their animal, so age, what type of animal, and to send me a photo or two. And then I would connect 30 minutes with the animal on my own, also asking the questions the person gave me. And after that, we will discuss half an hour on Zoom or Messenger if somebody prefers. We discuss the results I got and I share it, and we try to see also I can give advice or find some new ways to make their day life better.
That's awesome. And you are also multilingual. So you speak English, but tell us what other languages that you are fluent in.
Yes, I do my sessions in English, French, Spanish, and German.
Wow. How do you keep all that straight in your head? That would be so hard. I'd be searching for the word in a different language. That's amazing.
Not anymore. It's okay.
Oh, that's really awesome. And why don't you share with us the name of your website and explain to those that are watching, you know, your opt-in and the special that you have for opting in on your website.
Yes, sure. So my website is animalsviews.com. Animals with S and views with S. animalsviews.com. You can also find me by searching Sabina Animal Communication on Google. Sabina Animal Communication. I'm on Facebook as well on the Sabina Animal Communication. My website is actually in English and in French now. You can find you can subscribe to news and you can find out what I offer. A specialty I offer is I also do illustrations because the thing is that is very natural to me. I have always been painting. I like watercolor, but I also like other techniques. So sometimes mixture, but I'm inspired by what the animal tell me or show me or what I feel. And with that, I quite naturally started to drawing what I got. And yes, people liked it, so I decided to put it as a specialty on my website. So if my clients wish to have also a drawing, I will do that happily. I must precise it will be a digital file I'll send. It's a digital file, quite big enough, so 1,200 pixels more or less. So
Well, let me show a couple of your images here because I think they're beautiful, and I'm a big fan of your work. So here's another one. And tell us about, was this a client or is this one of yours, or who is this? I need to get out of the way here. There.
Yes, it was not exactly this this dog, but it was a dog who gave me this image.
Beautiful.
I get the inspiration, you know, from different sides, and I put it all together, and I got this image, so I painted.
And let me put another one up here. We have a few to share with you today. This is gorgeous too. I am such a fan. I have
yes,
I have
this
black
kitty.
kitties.
She was for a client, and she's. I got immediately that she was so important. She was the center of the world for this person. So that's why I put this like a really powerful one.
Beautiful, beautiful. And let me see. I think I have another one here. This is so cute. Who is this? Oh
yes, this is a baby rabbit, or it's. I think it's a. They don't even get bigger, and I didn't even know it was a rabbit, but it's. Yes, it is. Yeah.
And let me see. I think yes. Here's another one. This is the last one here. This little kitty. Let me just get out of the way.
Yeah, it's a cat, a friend's cat.
So cute. Well, fantastic work, and it is really beautiful that you're talented, and you can do sessions in so many different languages, and you have a special right now, a limited special if somebody goes to your website, animalsviews.com, and they opt in for your newsletter. Tell us about that special. What will they get for a limited time?
Now I offer 30% off any services, of all services. Yes, to celebrate the end of the year.
Right.
The fact I'm here.
Awesome. And so if you're catching this at a later date, we're actually filming this in December of 2021. So we're coming right into the holiday season, and these pictures would be wonderful gifts too, as well as gifting an animal communication session. So this is just wonderful that we get to share you with everyone and your talents and your abilities. And I'm very, very excited for you. And I just want to say thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of In the Spotlight. Is there anything else that you would like to share with those that are watching today, or anything that maybe is your mantra or your saying or your outlook on your animal communication?
Yes, I just would like to say that really whoever contacts me is very important to me, and I will give all my energy and my love into it and do my best. If for any reason you could not feel this and it would not work, it's not a problem. I give the money back. The most important is that your animal is happy and you are happy, and we can work together. I'm sure together we have the power to make a better world.
Absolutely. And you connect with all animals, both living and departed, correct?
I do. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Well, thanks again, Sabina, Animal Communicator. Please check out her website, animalsviews.com. I'll put the links as well in this in the comments. And thank you for being here today. It's just really wonderful sharing your gifts with the world.
Thank you, Karen. It was such an honor to be invited by you. Thank you.